The state of Maine's moving into their new state-of-the-art office space at the Portland Jetport this month. The unveiling of this project revealed a building built in less than a year and promises to be one of the most efficient commercial buildings in the state of Maine. 88,000 square feet, a total construction time of 294 days, all while building a structure that's green and incorporates leading-edge technology. We took a trip to Jetport Boulevard in South Portland to talk to the builders and developers and see this project for ourselves.
The whole outside skin of the building was panelized. So in a controlled environment, we built the outside shell of the building, including installation of the windows and the glazing for the windows. So literally, when the steel went up and the decks were poured, we erected half the building in 4 days and then the other half of the building in 3 days, and we were ready to put the rubber on the roof.
And there's about 5,000 sheets of drywall that have been installed in the building, so putting that into perspective in a short period of time has been pretty impressive. With the architect and the engineers, everybody has worked really well together, responded very promptly to issues in the field. Really, it's about the guys back here, not just the painters, but the electricians and the ductwork guys, the roofers, the drywallers, who just really put their heads down and bowled through a difficult project in a very, very fast paced.
This building being at 92 cents a foot, all in between tenant and landlord expenses, is absolutely astounding. We are applying for Energy Star rating. We won't receive that until a year after occupancy, but we do have other Energy Star buildings, and we fully expect that this will take hold.
Well, that's why we like to use a lot of local subs. The construction industry in the state of Maine is relatively small. Everybody pretty much knows each other, and we know the capabilities of electrical companies, mechanical companies, plumbers, roofers, drywallers, painters. And in a case like this, we hired our drywaller, and because of the speed and the amount of work that had to get done in a short period of time, he tag teamed and joined up with a second company who came in, and they both worked here to complete the drywall scope.
We brought together a diverse team, obviously with the subcontractors being a huge part, but the architects and engineers, a lot of guys hadn't worked together before, but Landry French helped keep the whole team together to make sure that we were able to deliver this project on time.
They all worked really well together. I mean, I think in addition to Landry and French, I think all of the subs worked well together. I think they put together a real great team of all the people. All the people that worked here were really accommodating to each other, which they had to be to get this done.
One of their things that they tried to shoot for, which we were able to successfully do, was have 100% Maine contractors on this job.
Yeah, you got to make sure each individual knows the hazards associated with the workplace they're walking into as a requirement. So you basically, when you get them started, you make sure they fully know their scope, where they're going to be, what they're going to do, and you get them to explain it, and then you follow up to make sure you know how to do that safely in the type of environment they're walking into.
At the height of the drywalling activities, we had roughly 30 drywallers on site, and we were hanging about a truck a day, which is about 350 sheets of drywall were going up every day. There was a truck pulling in every day, every other day.
They were a complete one-stop shop. From day one, with the help of the RFP, all the way to the final party in a few weeks where we actually cut the ribbon and bring in our tenants. They've been involved in an integral part of everything.
It was a tight schedule, it was tight on money, everything was tight, but everybody rallied and everybody stood up and got it done.
They dotted their I's and crossed their T's, and you know what? When you do everything the right way, there's not much people can say.
So I think picking the right staff day one is the most imperative thing that we could possibly do as a company, as a firm. And we put the right people on the job to get it done.